So, let's see then what we got for Halloween. I'm going to try and do something special tomorrow night because we was planning the family, small family bubble Halloween, but I don't see it coming off now because of the lockdown. We're on tier 2, so I shall be having a Day of the Dead, photographs of loved ones who've passed over, possibly a midnight read. I don't know yet. Oh dear. There she is. She was in the past, present and future read. Obviously a very important part of this energy. Aquarius was in the past, present and future read as well. So Leo, Aquarius and Gemini, there was all in the read. And I want you to be aware of a post that I put on my Facebook page. If you're not on there, there is someone, I was woken this morning by spirit, there is someone in a very violent relationship. And I'm not messing about now. If you are, and I'm not talking just women, a man, a woman or a child, I doubt that the children will see this, but in an abusive situation, then it is time to walk away. Even if you have to leave everything behind, take nothing and leave. Find somewhere safe, because now is a very dangerous time for you, and I'm not messing about. So that's totally irrelevant to this read. However, I have got unhealthy relationships in this. So, something you've been working on for a very long time. The foundations are not strong. It will not pay off. There is healing needed. There is communication needed. There is positivity. You have to stay positive. Needed. Someone new may enter your life that works with discs, blades, cups, wood, and fire, possibly. It is the medical profession specifically. It rules the hands, arms, shoulders, so any problems there will be healed. Communications and siblings. So it could be a sibling. Anybody born on the 1st or the 28th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. There's been a heavy burden you've been carrying and you're on the last stretch now. It is time to release that heavy burden. In the home life, someone is holding on too tightly, smothering someone, trying to control, trying to hold on to people, situations, finances. So greed, the outcome of a situation, the old way of doing things, that has got to stop. Someone is taking their sword, cutting through the bullshit, getting to the point. The truth is coming out and clarity will be gained. Wishes and dreams can then come true, but only after a Pandora's box is opened and chaos is released. With that chaos comes hope, healing, again healing, and freedom. Aquarius energy. It rules the legs and ankles, and this was in the past, present and future read also. Those born on the 17th, living or past it, Fudarian address, massively important in a positive way. Geese are your animal totem. Your friends see that there is no going back to the way things were. You are at a crossroads, a fork in the road. You can either, we've been through this before, you can either stay on the path that you're on, but it cannot stay the same as it is. Something has to change. Or you choose a new path and go and begin again. And I believe that's what Spirit is saying, because we have the Death card. It's the only card, it's not the literal death card. The Ten of Swords is the only card in the deck that means a literal death. Something is over, dead and buried. It is time to grieve and move on. There will be no reunions or celebrations. In the work life, someone new is entering your life. This is the Gypsy card for the handsome stranger. Communications and passion come into the work life. Somebody is realising they can stand on their own 2 feet. They don't need anyone else. But advice, professional advice may be needed. A doctor, priest or lawyer. It could be a woman. It can also be a clear thinking, straight shooting female who will say how she feels and be fair but blunt. 9 years is mentioned. Your wishes and dreams cannot come true because of, and this was the lady that was in the past, present and future read, because of this lady who is financially orientated. It is wherever you've got Leo in your chart. This is a Leo female. It could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but I'm telling you this is a Leo because this is my Leo card. She is all about the money. She is not interested in anything else, and she is willing to cut her own nose off to spite her face. But she is in denial about a situation. These conflicts can get violent. A decision must be made. There's no longer protecting anybody. There's no longer any point in being in denial. You now have the facts. It's time to act. The next coming event is someone will have to defend themselves in an unhealthy situation. There are secrets, the psychic, the medium, the tarot reader, the traveller, the carnival people. This is someone born on the 2nd or the 29th, living or past it, Fudarian address. Massively important. Negative energy. Somebody who is in a negative, unhealthy situation. There is your truth, their truth, and somewhere in the middle is the whole truth. You have to be very careful what goes in your mouth that's in diet and medication, and what comes out your mouth that's in words written or spoken. Something you've been working on for at least 8 years is not paying off. Communications via the internet will be hard because Mercury retrograde's kicking the door on its way out, so there may be some faults or problems there. Somebody is working and burning the candle at both ends, but seeing very little reward for it. And this could be about a marriage or a friendship, because at the bottom of the deck we have the High Priest. Those born on the 5th or the 23rd, living or past it, Fudarian address, massively important in a positive way. So the divine masculine to this divine feminine. It is up to the masculine, and I've been saying this for a long time. The problems are with this Leo feminine, but the solution to the problem is the divine masculine. possibly a Taurus, but more than anything, it's about speaking your mind about material matters. That's the key to everything. You have to have faith in yourself. Institutions of any kind may be trying to control you. So I'm going to pick a wild card, which I don't usually do with this, but I am, because we're getting closer to the veil thinning and I want as much information as we can about this. So we have two major arcanas that are highly positive, but we know something has to end, and it's this unhealthy situation. So third house, messages. Yes, we started with the messages. That's what we're going to get, messages. Past, present, future, sorry, started with the messages. So it's all coming together. I shall read that in a minute. Yeah. Something is not for you. What is not for you? Justice needs to be seen to be done. The number 11. For your happiness and celebration. So someone has to realise that they are not in a situation that is theirs anymore. They need to move on. You have to do it fairly, or there will be no happiness at the end of this. The message is the most important thing, and I believe we had that yesterday as well. There is a message coming, and it will be a life-changing message, and it may be about a passing. Yeah, somebody is massively depressed, melancholy, probably sticking in the pit. They need to release themselves from a mental or physical prison, because this is true love. So someone is separated from the one they love because of this situation, and it is massively depressing. So third house messages. Number 27. And they've brought us full circle. Thank you, Spirit, because that is the equivalent of the first card, the Three of Pentacles. These foundations are not strong. Somebody is drinking too much to self-medicate. Do not send any drunk text. You must stay drunk on writing, so reality cannot destroy you. Your words have power, which is what the High Priestess says. Now is the time to get your point across. You will get a clear direction in which way to proceed. This is possibly about neighbourhood and siblings, which is theirs. This is the area of the astrological chart that reveals how we think, speak and communicate. It signifies our need to know and demonstrate how we put our concepts and thoughts into words. We are in search of answers and in need of unlocking mysteries. But your mind is agile and you are able to grasp every detail. You may wish to express this mental suppleness through writing, speaking, researching or subject matter. You may suddenly wake up to an idea that could turn out to be very lucrative, and you may even be toying with the idea of writing a book, starting a blog, or some sort of news media outlet. There could be a there couldn't be a better time than now. So something in the news may be important. The third house also represents dexterity, swiftness and curiosity, figuring out something. So this could mean expressing yourself about something rather technical. This is the house of the mind, Mercury, and we are in retrograde, don't forget. You will be receiving and giving information. There is a need to uncover all that you can and relate that information to others. So somebody is delving, spying, rooting. It's also about selling, commerce, finances, and transactions made over the internet. What did I say? Issues dealing with siblings may come up. There may be questions you must resolve about your brothers and sisters. And your neighbourhood may be going through some changes. Expect events that will make a difference. There could be secretive actions carried out at night, perhaps meetings or even vandalism or burglaries. There might be noise and radical changes that you may not be happy with. Your immediate environment may appear old and decrepit. Be careful how you put your thoughts and feelings into words. Other people may not be as warm and receptive to your words and ideas as you'd hope they would be. You may have to talk your way into or out of a tough situation. However, you will be mentally able to grapple with the issue and sort it out. There will be important documents and other paperwork in this situation. These are not the everyday type of paper shuffling. The matter will be more significant than usual. This card also indicates a fortunate time for starting a business of your own, perhaps working in translation, creating software, or something to do with deciphering codes and messages. For example, you may become involved in studying other languages or anything related to the work towards the good. So the word of warning from Spirit here is, if you have any messages, paperwork and such that you do not want to be seen, make sure they're not available to someone who is looking for evidence. Meditation and relaxation are suggested when this card presents itself. You could have psychic or mediumistic communications, and that's not a may, it's a probable because of the veil thinning with it being Halloween. I know I got that wrong. It's the 31st Halloween. So, but I'm thinking ahead. So, it looks like Virgo in the second house. Let's have a look. See if I'm right. Yeah, Virgo in the second house, and the planet is Venus. So, expansion through mental productivity, gentle, unassuming, idealistic. Jupiter in Virgo is quietly ambitious. So this person is ambitious, and like I said, they don't care what they have to do to get what they want. Second house. This is Taurus energy, which is what we've got at the bottom of the deck. It is the neck and throat, banks, material world, wealth, goods, personal resources, possessions, security, values, self-worth, material values, and spending. Someone is overspending, that is a fact. Someone's got to speak their mind, and there may be, if you have any wealth at all, somebody trying to steal it. So be very careful. This is security from external possessions that give you a sense of substance. The house, the car, for other security in inequality, so that they can live anywhere with very little and yet feel safe and secure. Some will seek security in the material, others will seek security in the ethereal. And knowledge will be gained. This person reinforces their sense of self-worth by surrounding themselves by material objects. It's all about your attitude to money, things that are earned. So remember, what you earn earns you. And it's about how you value yourself. So are you selling your soul, basically, instead of being happy? Thanks for listening.